70 pence a litre, and diesel is now nearly 1.83 a litre. What is going on? Are we being ripped off? Well, to answer all of that is Gordon Balmer, Executive Director of the Petrol Retailers Association. Gordon, welcome back to the show. Now, you know the charge. You know the charge. It's coming from the press. It's been picked up by Number 10. And Gordon, you're ripping us off. That's what they're saying.
Quite the contrary, actually. Our members are not ripping them off. In fact, if you actually took a delivery of fuel today for petrol, for example, and you were priced off of yesterday's price, so a lagged basis from yesterday's price, you'll be actually making a loss if you're one of our retailers. So quite the contrary, and we have offered on a number of occasions to go and meet with the government to actually explain how prices work, but to date we're yet to hear back from them.
Yeah, and I noticed today that Brent crude was up at $123 a barrel. This is after the EU have announced drastic reductions. I mean, whether it actually happens or not remains to be seen, but drastic reductions in the amount of Russian oil that they buy. I'm a bit sceptical about that. But look, I get the point, you know, that crude is at a very, very big price. But there's one question, Gordon, that really, really vexes me, and I cannot get a straightforward answer to, and it's simply this. If I look at the wholesale price for petrol and the wholesale price for diesel, and I've got these figures today from the RAC, they're bang on the money with where prices are, I see that the wholesale price for petrol is 144p a litre, and the wholesale price for diesel is 134p a litre. And Howard Cox of the Fair Fuel campaign put us onto this a few weeks ago. So just to repeat for everybody, in simple terms, diesel is 8p a litre cheaper at wholesale where your members buy it, and yet is 10 to 15 pence more expensive at the pump. How? Why?
Well, I don't recognise those numbers because the last numbers I've got on the wholesale price, which don't include all the costs, actually, 146 for petrol and 143 for diesel. So we can debate numbers all day, if you like, but I don't recognise
well, I mean, these, Gordon, these came from the RAC foundations, and I've been following their numbers for a few days. So you're saying these figures are wrong?
I'm saying that I don't recognise their numbers. We get our numbers direct from the S&P Global, who monitor product prices each day. I mean, you're a former commodities broker, I understand. You know how commodities markets work, and we get the numbers direct from the trading desk. So we can have a discussion about numbers with the RAC, but this is, again, where we want to actually speak to the government, because they seem to be taking advice from essentially a motoring organisation. Perhaps they'd like to come and talk to the professionals.